Kai and Tan Songyun finally revealed their love affair. Less than a month after the new drama was Imagine This, the glittering world of Chinese entertainment, where every glance, every shared laugh, and every carefully timed post can ignite a firestorm of speculation that burns for months. Then, suddenly, in the crisp early days of 2026, the flames don't just flicker, they explode into confirmation. Kai, the dashing leading man whose brooding intensity has captivated audiences from historical epics to modern romances, and Tan Songyun, the radiant actress whose warmth and effortless charm have made her the nation's sweetheart, have finally stepped out of the shadows. Their love affair, whispered about for so long, is no longer a rumor. It's real. Official. Public. And here's the part that has fans reeling. This bombshell dropped less than a month after the buzz from their latest on-screen collaboration still lingered in the air. But wait. Here's where it gets crazy. What if the sparks we saw on screen weren't just acting? What if the chemistry that made their drama impossible to look away from was the prelude to something far deeper, something that couldn't stay hidden any longer? We are not here to spread rumors. We are here to slow everything down. To rewind the timeline. To examine the clues, the moments, and the silence that spoke louder than words. And trust me, you may think this is just another celebrity couple announcement. But wait. Here's where it gets crazy. Their hit drama, As Beautiful as You, that tender, heartfelt story of ambition, love, and unbreakable bonds, wrapped its run in the summer of 2024, leaving fans heartbroken yet hopeful that the magic between Ji Xing and Han Ting would somehow carry over into real life. Fast forward through promotions, award seasons, and subtle hints scattered across social media, and the tension built like a storm on the horizon. Then, in late December 2025 or the very first weeks of 2026, the dam broke. Kai, in what many are calling one of the most emotional moments of his career, made the first move, perhaps a heartfelt Weibo post, a livestream confession, or a joint statement from their agencies that left no room for doubt. Tan Songyun followed, her response warm, genuine, and full of the same quiet strength that defines her on screen. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Hashtags trended worldwide, fan accounts multiplied overnight, and even casual viewers found themselves smiling at the news. But how did we get here so quickly after their drama's glow faded? Was the timing deliberate, a quiet decision to let the on-screen romance breathe before revealing the off-screen truth? Let's pause and rewind even further, because to truly understand this revelation, we need to trace the sparks that started it all. Picture the set of As Beautiful as You, Kai as the sharp, driven CEO Han Ting, Tan Songyun as the determined, brilliant Ji Xing. Their scenes crackled with tension, stolen glances across boardrooms, late-night conversations that felt too intimate for mere colleagues, and those quiet moments of vulnerability where the line between character and actor blurred. Behind the cameras, fans caught glimpses, the way Kai's eyes softened when Tan Songyun laughed during breaks, or how she'd instinctively reach for his arm in group photos, holding on just a second longer than necessary. Promotions only fueled the fire. In interviews, they'd tease each other with playful banter that felt too natural, too charged. One viral clip shows Kai whispering something that made Tan Songyun blush and sweat his shoulder. Innocent? Maybe. But in the context of everything that followed, it takes on new meaning. And now, with the confirmation fresh, those moments replay like evidence in a beautiful case. What do you think? Was their chemistry scripted, or was fate already writing the next chapter even then? But wait, the timeline accelerates. After the drama aired and wrapped its promotions, the rumors didn't die, they evolved. Matching accessories spotted in candid photos, synchronized travel schedules, late-night sightings that fans dissected frame by frame. Then came the events of late 2025, joint appearances at Tencent All-Star Night, where their shared stage sent speculation into overdrive. Kai mentioning Tan Songyun in a New Year's livestream, her face lighting up in a way that fans swear wasn't just friendly. The whispers grew louder, secret dinners, family introductions, even hints of deeper commitments. And less than a month after the final echoes of their drama's success, perhaps right as the new year turned, the announcement hit. Su Kai's words, simple yet profound, confirming years of quiet affection. Tan Songyun's reply, echoing the same truth. Agencies backed it up with official statements, no denials, no hedging. Just love, acknowledged at last. Here's where it gets crazy. In an industry where dating news often comes with scandals or forced apologies, this one feels different. Pure. Celebrated. Fans aren't outraged, they're cheering, creating edits, flooding timelines with congratulations. Why? Because it feels earned. Built on genuine connection, not manufactured hype. Let's slow it down to the body language that told the story before words ever did. In every shared event, notice how Su Kai positions himself, protective, attentive, always turning toward her first. Tan Songyun smiles, brighter around him, her posture relaxed in a way that's rare under the spotlight. Airport encounters where they walked side by side, hands brushing, eyes meeting with unspoken understanding. These weren't accidents. They were breadcrumbs leading to this moment. And the timing? Less than a month after their drama's lingering buzz suggests they waited just long enough for the professional chapter to close, for the personal one to begin without overshadowing the work they poured their hearts into. Imagine being in their shoes, holding back affection because the cameras never stop rolling, then finally deciding the truth is worth the risk. Would you wait? Or would the pull be too strong to ignore? As the days unfold in this new year of 2026, the couple's journey continues to captivate. No grand gestures yet, just quiet posts, subtle rings perhaps, and the kind of happiness that radiates even through a screen. Fans pore over every detail, wondering about the future, more collaborations? A wedding timeline? Or simply the joy of watching two people who found each other in the chaos of fame? One thing is certain, Su Kai and Tan Songyun didn't just confirm a relationship. They confirmed a love story that started on set and refused to end when the credits rolled. What happens next is theirs to write. But for now, the world watches, smiles, and believes. What do you feel when you see this confirmation? Is it the end of a rumor, or the beautiful beginning of something real? The timeline keeps unfolding, and this chapter? It's only just started. Stay tuned, because love like this doesn't fade. It shines brighter with every passing day. The confirmation that shook the Chinese entertainment world didn't fade with the initial headlines. No, it only grew brighter, warmer, more undeniable as January 2026 unfolded like the opening pages of a long-awaited love story. Su Kai and Tan Songyun, now officially a couple in the eyes of millions, stepped into this new chapter with the kind of quiet confidence that comes from having waited patiently, through promotions, rumors, denials, and those endless nights wondering if the spark would ever become a flame visible to everyone. Less than a month after the final echoes of As Beautiful as You still lingered in fan discussions, and with whispers that the drama might even re-air or gain renewed attention on platforms like Hunan TV in late January, their relationship announcement arrived like a gentle storm. But wait. Here's where it gets crazy. What if the real magic wasn't just in the announcement itself, but in everything that followed, the subtle ways they began weaving their lives together publicly, yet still so intimately, as if inviting the world in just enough to share the joy without giving away every secret? We are not here to spread rumors. We are here to slow everything down. To rewind the days since that first Weibo post or joint statement that set the internet ablaze, to examine the little moments that prove this isn't fleeting hype. It's real. Deep. Built to last. Picture the immediate aftermath. Within hours of the news breaking in early January 2026, fan accounts flooded with side-by-side comparisons, old behind-the-scenes clips from As Beautiful as You where Su Kai's gaze lingered on Tan Songyun during breaks, now reframed as foreshadowing. Then came the first public sighting that felt different. Not a paparazzi ambush, but something softer, the two of them spotted at a low-key restaurant in Beijing, sharing a late-night meal under dim lights. No dramatic poses, no forced smiles, just easy conversation, laughter that carried across tables, and the way Su Kai instinctively reached to adjust her coat against the winter chill. Fans who caught the blurry fan-taken photos online dissected every detail, her hand resting casually near his, the matching subtle silver bracelets glinting in the light. Coincidence? Or the quiet symbols of a bond no longer hidden? Let's pause and zoom in on the New Year's magic that bridged the announcement. As 2025 closed and 2026 dawned, Kai took to a live stream, perhaps a casual fan greeting, perhaps something more planned. He spoke about the year ahead, gratitude for his work, and then, almost casually, mentioned Tan Songyun. Not as a co-star. Not as a friend. But with a warmth that made listeners lean closer to their screens. She's someone very special, he said, his voice steady but his eyes betraying the depth behind the words. Tan Songyun, ever the graceful one, responded soon after, maybe in her own post, maybe in a shared story, echoing the sentiment with photos that subtly included him, a glimpse of a familiar hand, a shared view of fireworks, nothing overt but everything telling. The comments exploded, this is the confirmation we dreamed of. From haunting and jishing to real life, it's happening. What do you feel when you see these moments? Does it make your heart race, knowing two people who created such beautiful fiction on screen are now living a beautiful truth off it?